Third phase of moon.
Third phase moon, Blake Cousins. We're going to be doing a Skype interview. We have Michael Weiss from New York in regards to anti-gravity technology that maybe exists in our government today. What's going on? Michael says he's a targeted individual. We're with him on Skype right now. Michael, welcome to Third Phase of Moon.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
All right, we made contact. Skype was a little tricky to get going, but we got it going. All right, Michael, let's get started with this anti-gravity aircraft that apparently you captured. There's no CGI going on. Whatever you captured is in the skies, and it's defying gravity as we know it. What were you thinking when you captured this right off? Like, you got the smoking gun on video. Proof.
Yes. Well, the thing is, they targeted me, okay? I knew about chemtrails. I knew about the tyranny in the sky to a certain extent, but I never knew it was at this level. So when I became a targeted individual, for the first 4 months, I seen this and didn't videotape it. I was like, maybe they'll leave me alone. And they didn't leave me alone. So I had to go on the offense to protect myself, all right? So I started making these videos. I started, sitting in my car, documenting. As soon as I leave my house, on a clear night, there's always one there tracking me. If someone would look up at the sky in a clear night, if you look, you'll see this AI is everywhere. There's like these orange stars everywhere. They flicker, they shimmer. It's wild. Skynet is reality. It's here. It's unbelievable. Most people will not be able to handle this unless they take their time, review the videos, do the research, research topics like Project Paperclip. A lot of this goes right back to the war with the Nazis and how they went to Antarctica and back engineered. When the U.S. won the war, they took these scientists over here, engineered the technology. So, if you look at David Greer's work, you'll see that this is legitimate, proven. We had the documentation, we had the whistleblowers. This isn't like we don't know what this is. We have a real good idea of what this is. We know the military-industrial complex is out of control, and this needs to be shared. This is history of what I'm showing you guys. It's the same thing with your channel, too. It's time for people to wake up. It's time for us to become more detailed in describing what this is we're seeing in the sky, and that's my message. The time is now.
The time is now, Michael. Let me tell you, there's so much evidence you have on your channel, and it's called Disclosure Radio, and we're going to be having the links so you all can take a look at Michael's videos. But let's get to this next one. It looks very bright. It's coming straight at you. And you captured this in the evening time, and the colors are just amazing. To me, it almost looks like a commercial jetliner, but coming straight at you, but there's no sound whatsoever. What is it?
I gave you the unedited version of that. If you blow that up the first few seconds of that, you'll see that it's a Southwest plane. And if you look at my other videos, most of them are Delta or Southwest planes, which is wild. The fact that they're using, corporations to do this to us is insane, all right? It's against our constitutional rights. It's against everything. For them to do this in this way, most people will look up at the sky if they have, if they look away from their cell phone and they see something weird in the sky, they're just going to dismiss it, especially if it's a plane. They're going to be, it's just a plane. No, these planes got anti-gravity. 1 million people go missing a year. God knows what they're doing with this technology. The cabal is very real, the Illuminati is very real, and the military-industrial complex, like I said before, is out of control. We need to, there's the monkey theory, we need to wake people up. If we don't wake people up soon, there's going to be no turning back for us. We're in a police state now. That's what I'm showing you guys. I'm showing you the tyranny in the sky.
Well, Michael, let me ask you, have you ever served in the military?
No. The only thing I did was I basically beat MS. I beat Lyme disease and learned functional medicine. I believe that for some reason they seen something in me. Now I do have a backstory. I was abducted when I was a kid. Okay, 10
Really?
years old. Never forgot it. All right, I was burned by the Greys. All right, I believe I was chipped at 10 years old. Okay, everyone's talking about the transhuman movement and the agenda for the new world. The AI and everything. I was chipped at 10 years old, okay? That's why they followed my car. They moved right with me. This is wild. I tell everyone, start with David Greer's work, all right? Learn that first before you get into all the alien side of things and Project Paperclip and everything. Start with his work first, and then look at my videos. I mean, the proof is there. The history is there. And I want other targeted individuals to start picking up their camcorders and documenting this. I want people to start looking up and waking up. The time is now. Everything from chemtrails, which we know is tied to Bergellons, okay? We know it's tied to black goo. We know it's tied to nano. I mean, this stuff is in our face. All we have to do is look up.
Okay, Mike, let me ask you this. You know, your evidence is controversial because people are saying, well, this is CGI. Obviously, it's not. It's the real deal, people. What you're looking at is the real deal. But in this case, so are you calling these down? How do you know what's going down? You have your camera ready. What's going on? How are you capturing this?
Check it out. I have almost a year of following these guys. They following me, okay? So I've developed, because I figured out that these are AI, they're computers, so I know how they work. You know what I mean? I can predict now. It's a weird thing. On that video, I wish I cleaned my window because I would have had a better shot of that. My car window was dirty, so. But that video, I mean, that last one I put up, I watch it over and over, and I still can't believe I got that one because I was parked. You know what I mean? This thing stopped in midair and flew backwards. You know, then flew forward again, and it was a commercial aircraft. I mean, how is that possible? I mean, it's mind-blowing. Now, if you look at my YouTube channel, Disclosure Radio, you'll see I have over 150 video clips documenting this. From everything to fake UFO stars in the skies to 737 commercial planes hovering in the trees, you know, following my car everywhere I go. And I'm not the only one. I got friends that are doing this too. And then some of my friends, after talking to me on the phone, they call me back the next day and be like, oh, I had this triangle thing following me after I talked to you on the phone. I'm never talking to you again. And I'm like, no. So it's crazy. I mean, it's crazy. It's real. It's not fake, guys. I have nothing to hide. I got my name. Everything is up for everyone to see. Anyone who wants to interview me, anyone who wants to come out here with a camera and see with your own eyes and document this, come on, let's do it. It's for real.
Nice. That's right, Michael. That's what I like. I like that a lot. Let me say this. So you're targeted. You told me on the phone, you know, laughing aside, there's some serious consequences to this. What did you find outside your home recently? Now, this kind of scared me a little bit, and this gets a little weird.
It's very weird. Now, if you look at the secret societies, we know that sacrifice is a huge part of the religion, right? I go outside to my car and I find this rabbit that's decapitated. Blood drained out of it, no head anywhere, in front of my car, all right? Its head was cut off. I mean, it's freaky. It's like almost like a warning there saying, you know, stop what you're doing, you know, or this is going to be you. That's the message, the way I took it when I seen that, all right? Am I going to stop? No. Am I going to be the one that does this until I'm done, until they get me? Yes, that's going to be me. I'm going to be the guy who did this until they got me, all right? Maybe these videos will protect me. That's another reason why I don't stop.
That's good.
If they kill me now or they come for me now, they throw me in jail, they make up some kind of thing on the terrorists, or whatever they do, which I am not, by the way, okay? If whatever they do, as long as these videos get shared, people start looking up, they start making their own videos, we start documenting zero-point energy, anti-gravity. That's another thing. There's a positive message to this. This technology is ours, okay? Free, you know, anti-gravity, free zero-point energy. You no longer have to pay for heat. You know, you no longer have to pay for gas anymore. This changes everything. This is ours, you know? We demand disclosure. Now's the time.
You're right, Michael. We want it for ourselves. It's about time. They have it. They've been enjoying it all this time. Give it to us, the people. We deserve it. And it is the time. The time is now. Michael, appreciate you making contact with us at Third Phase Moon. It's important that what you did, and you're capturing it great. So I know you have your camera ready. There's going to be more things coming from you in the near future. I got it. And we're going to be keeping a close eye on Disclosure Radio. The links are below. You take a look at his channel. The evidence, it's there. Michael, any last words for the Third Phase of Moon viewers? I know things are going down over there in New York.
Yeah, I just want people to, you know, just look up, grab their camcorders, grab their phones, start documenting this as well. Understand this, once we get disclosure here, there's going to be a domino effect, all right? People are going to start looking other places, like Davy Greer, like, you know, Project Paperclip, you know, looking at 9/11, looking at the cabal, looking at, you know, the truth that's been hidden from us. right? If you see it in the sky, if you see tyranny in the sky, it wakes people up to be like, I wonder what else is going on. And if I can do that, if I can wake people up, then we got something, right? They can't lie to us anymore, all right? This technology, they want to use it to enslave us. Instead, it's going to empower us.
That's right. The power to the people, basically. And
Yeah.
let's get it out now. And the evidence is right there in front of your face, everybody. Share this link. Share it to the world. The world is watching. Blake Cousins here. Keep your eyes on the skies, everybody. We're not alone. Thanks, Michael.
Time is now.